Now, on my screen is the first picture of both the Luthra brothers, Gaurav and Saurav Luthra over there. As you can see, it is the Thai authorities, and with their passports, they have been captured over here at the Phuket airport. This is that moment which shows how close coordination and timely effort between authorities of both the countries can lead to a timely deportation process of those who have been accused in, say, a crime like the Goa nightclub Inferno. Over there, both you can see are Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra over there with their passports and accompanied by one of the Thai officials over here. That's a big breaking input. First on CNN News 18, we're bringing to you this first image of the Luthra brothers captured from the Phuket airport. Remember, we've been telling you how all the action has shifted to Phuket airport. This after both the brothers were tracked down from a resort in Phuket. They even tried to change their location, but eventually the Thai authorities, in fact, were able to give a tip-off to their Indian counterparts because a blue corner notice was issued, and under a blue corner notice, the authorities are only liable to give you information about tracking those who are accused or involved in any crime. Let me quickly take that forward with Aman, who continues to stay with us on the broadcast. Aman, those images speaking 1,000 words at the moment, and also goes on to indicate that all action has shifted to the Phuket airport.
Well, yes, these are exclusive pictures being brought to us by our group security editor, Manoj Gupta. These are the Luthra brothers, Gaurav and Saurav Luthra. You can see them on the screen with the Thailand immigration authorities. This is the IMM, which is written. The Thailand immigration authorities and the Thailand officials are with both the brothers. Their passports are being shown. These are Indian passports of both these brothers, and the Thailand immigration authorities showing these passports along these brothers, both who have been detained. These are the first pictures of them being detained in Phuket. First on CNN News 18, you can see them, and this also shows very clearly, Akanksha, that the deportation process is very much on. Their passports already have been cancelled by the Indian authorities after the MEA last evening said that they were cognizant of the Goa police demand to cancel their passports, and the cancellation of their passports is very much evident now with the Thailand authorities showing these passports along with Saurav and Gaurav Luthra in those pictures very clearly. They are about to be deported from Thailand. It's very clear now, and now we can confirm to our viewers that very soon the Luthra brothers could be on the flight back to India. The Thailand authorities have detained them. These are those pictures confirming the same with their passports, which have been cancelled by the Ministry of External Affairs. And both the brothers are there with the Thailand immigration authorities now. They are coming to the Phuket airport, and they could be very soon deported from India, from Thailand by the authorities.
All right, so first on CNN News 18, those exclusive images of the Luthra brothers. As Aman was also highlighting, this is the Thai immigration authority official accompanying both the brothers. In their hands, as you can see, is the passport that they are holding on to. The deportation process has started. Important to highlight that it is via the deportation process that these brothers will be brought back, not via any extradition treaty. Why? Because deportation processes work faster. Remember, this is under a blue corner notice that both the brothers are being tracked by the Thai agencies. Why is the blue corner notice so crucial over here to highlight? Because under this blue corner notice, the Interpol channels communicate with authorities from both the countries. In this case, as far as the Luthra brothers are concerned, the Indian authorities were working in close coordination with their Thai counterparts. They were given a tip-off in terms of the location of the Luthra brothers. Remember, they even tried to bluff the authorities. They changed the location. Once the location was changed, they eventually moved to a resort in Phuket. That's where the authorities from Thailand were able to eventually track them down. From there, they were brought back, and all the action, as you can see in these images, the first ones on your channel, CNN News 18, these exclusive images accessed by us, our group security editor, Mr. Manoj Gupta, go on to indicate that all the action has moved to Phuket airport. This is where the deportation process will now begin. Indian officials will be handed the Luthra brothers over. To take that forward, let me quickly go back to Aman and Ankur and Yesha, who continue to stay with us. So, Ankur, if you can give us an insight into what the entire procedure is going to be like now.
Yeah, so for the picture, the official visible in the picture is basically the immigration officer, and this works under the Royal Thai Police. So certainly, it is also the very close and good coordination within the Thai authorities. And the Thai authorities initially, the local police must have gone to the place where they were residing, and then they handed over to the immigration office, immigration department, and after that they must have sent to the detention center. Now the this has already, the deportation process has already begun. It shows that they must have stamped the cancelled of their visa, cancellation of their visa. The immigration of Thai authorities must have stamped that on their passport, and also it would be very tough for them to again visit the Thailand. So once if you get deported from one place, it would be very tough for any person to go back to that place. So in future also they won't be able to allow to enter into Thailand. And after this, the Indian authorities will be giving all the details to Thailand authority, Thailand Immigration Department, and the Immigration Department also look after the monitoring of the foreign nationals who have arrived from the different countries. And after fulfilling the documentation process, the Indian authorities, Indian officials will be getting back Luthra brothers back to India, probably through Delhi or Mumbai. Back to
All
you.
right, let me also quickly take one question with Yesha. Yesha, since the location of the crime is going to be Goa, we are being told that first the Luthra brothers will be brought to the national capital, post which they will be taken to Goa on a transit remand. What is it that we can expect the authorities to now be focusing on? What aspects of the inferno and the entire location as far as the interrogations that will take place in Goa?
So yes, once both the Luthra brothers are brought to Goa, we've so far seen that there have been 6 people who've been arrested in this case. Total, there were 9 people who were under the radar. Luthra brothers being 2 of them. One more person, Surinder Khosla, who is actually the owner of that very land, still remains absconding. He is a British citizen. Now, once Luthra brothers are brought back, cops will also try and understand the whereabouts of Surinder Khosla, because there have been several allegations that he was the one who gave permission. So now who all were involved, who all were instrumental in giving permissions, because the police investigation initially found out that the fire NOC remained missing. There were several other NOCs for setting up the property that remained missing. Was there any higher ups, anyone higher in the bureaucracy who helped them escape? All of this would be the line of questioning. So now, of course, once the Luthra brothers are brought in here, the investigation, the line of questioning would now widen, because there have been several allegations against those higher up in the ladder. Now that we speak of this, when it comes to both the Luthra brothers, they would also be charged with illegal construction, violating CRZ norms. All of this was something that was being fought on a judicial level so far, but now that it's out all out in open is where all of this also something that the charges would be against. But of course, culpable homicide is something that the Goa police has already charged them under. Now, when you speak of culpable homicide, the fact that they managed to escape from the country while their employees, while their guests were trying to escape from Burj when the inferno broke out, all of these are serious charges against them, and it makes matter even worse for them, because of the fact that they managed to escape within an hour of this tragedy. All of this would be serious charges against them, and which is why once they brought to Goa is where Goa police would ask for maximum custody of Luthra brothers.
Stay with me, Yesha. I want to quickly go across to Aman as well. Aman, let's also talk about the discrepancies that have now come to the forefront, given all the documentation that CNN News 18 has been able to access. It goes on to show that the red flags had been flagged off way back in December 2023 itself. 2 years and authorities did nothing about these lapses.
Well, absolutely, Akanksha. It's a shocking, shocking state of affairs. The kind of revelations that we only have brought to fore in the last 2 days, that for the last 2 years, this particular resort was screaming irregularities. From the way it was set up, fire clearances were not in place, the local panchayat was speaking against them, the local MLA was speaking against them. It is very clearly that some powerful strings were being pulled by the Luthra brothers brothers to keep their club running. And this has come to the fore even in the Goa police probe. Even the chief minister had to come out and say that yes, there seems to be that some officers were shielding the Luthra brothers, and we will take action against these senior officers who seem to have turned a blind eye to the activities of the Luthras. And this is a very, very serious matter. If the chief minister himself is saying so, we could see some heads roll in the next few days. But the priority so far of the government was to get the Luthra brothers back. Ever since they escaped on the morning of the 7th on that 5:30 a.m. flight of Indigo to Phuket, the top priority of India was to get the Luthra brothers back. A series of steps were taken, as Manoj Gupta, our internal security editor, has been reporting, from coordinating with the Thai authorities, from getting the Interpol to issue a blue collar notice, from the Thailand immigration authorities and the Royal Thai Police tracking the activities of Luthras once they landed in Phuket, where they went, if they changed their place, they were tracked even then. I think two developments, Akanksha, have prompted what has happened today. Number one, the Delhi court yesterday, the Rohini court, providing no immediate relief to the Luthras. They were seeking anticipatory bail, and they were saying they will come back to India if they get that anticipatory bail. Till then, they won't come back to India. The court, not denying them relief, gave the green signal to the Indian authorities to also press upon the Thai authorities that these people need to be immediately deported, not extradited through that long process of courts. Number two, MEA cancelling their passports. So once your passport is cancelled on foreign land, you have no choice but to be deported back to your home country. And that is what in these pictures that we are seeing now for the first time on CNN News 18. These
that's a very
pictures,
critical point. That's a very, very critical point you have just now raised, which I want to quickly take forward with Ankur as well. Ankur, the point that right now Aman made was in fact very critical, goes on to also bring into the spotlight the role that the MEA has played as far as the Ministry of External Affairs and the action of revoking the passports of both these Luthra brothers. That also has ensured a timely deportation.
Yeah, so if I summarize the action by the Indian authorities, including the Ministry of External Affairs, so the one side, the Ministry of External Affairs started the process of cancelling the passports of Luthra brothers, and simultaneously the law enforcement agency CBI issued the blue corner notice against them. So certainly the Indian agencies worked, as Aman also said, that as a team, it was a teamwork. And in this particular instance, it gives the two message. One is for the fugitives, that even if you manage to flee the country, it would be not very tough for Indian authorities to get them back in these cases, the cases like this fire incident, and also for the Indian agencies, that even the 5 hours is sufficient enough to anyone to flee the country. So certainly this whole incident has given lessons to the Indian authorities also. But now it's a very swift action by Indian authorities, a collaborated action by Indian authorities, which will be getting the Luthra brothers back to India within just 3-4 days after they left the country. Back to you.